Today in Garage Mahal, we're going to be working on Emily's Camry. If you can hear, it's got an exhaust leak. Can't really see it, but I'll show an updated video. But that's what it sounds like. We'll do it before and after. Alright, so that's the flex pipe that's underneath. And it has a leak on the top. It's got a little bit of a hole on the inside. You can't see it because it's got that woven piece there, but I just sprayed down these bolts. I'm going to put a 12 millimeter on there, get that off. I'm going to make a cut here right past the weld, and then probably right here right past the weld, and then go get a new piece of flex pipe and weld it in. I'll probably disconnect it from the manifold up there as well, just so I can bring the whole section down and get a nice good tight seam on it. Anyway, alright, so I cut the old flex pipe out with my handy dandy Black & Decker matrix drill, Sawzall attachment, and I got the new piece. And as you can tell, it's not exactly the right size because of the pieces I had to cut out. So in the process of, I got some 2 1/4 inch connectors. They're weld on. Actually, you could probably use brackets on them, but I'm gonna weld around the seam so it sticks on. But I'm basically cutting the pieces down to size so I can put the connectors on. So I'll put that connector. So I'll put the connector on there. Now put it on, slide on like this, and I'll put one on the other side, and I'll make a nice tight weld. 2 welds, but it's gonna be my first weld job, so we'll see how that goes. Some adapters, I got that set up pretty good, pretty straight. I'm gonna pull the exhaust a little bit more forward, but I'm gonna start putting some tacks on that to hold that in place. Then I'll pull the rest of the exhaust into the flex joint, and then I'll weld that up. Alright, so new flex joint is in. Not the best welds, but got it done. And I straightened out the exhaust, because that was kind of all bent. But anyway, did a nice job. Even partially realigned her tailpipe a little bit. And other than that, good to go. And the auto shop wanted 150 bucks for that piece that I paid $25 for. I don't know if you can see up there in the manifold, but anyway, there you go. 25 bucks versus 150. Okay, just got back from the auto shop, and Emily's car passed inspection. It's basically a 2007 Camry, and I used a Chicago Electric Welding Flux 125 to do the weld. And for my first welding attempt, the auto shop said it was a pretty decent job. Not the prettiest weld, but definitely got it done. And how I learned to weld, there was a couple of videos online. I made it pretty simple to kind of follow along. Anyway, this little unit, I got on sale at Harbor Freight for, I think it was about 89 bucks, one of those super coupons. I think Amazon has the same one that they can probably send to you for probably about $100 or something. Don't quote me on the price. I'll post in a link below, as well as the parts that I got off of Amazon to do the job. But other than that, that really made life a lot easier. And shop wanted $150. I got the part for $25, including the smaller pieces. And then with that, with the welding unit, that was roughly about $100 with tax and stuff like that. So for $125, I did the job myself, saved myself $25, and I have a welder that I can use for other projects. But anyway, that's basically about everything. If you have any questions, feel free to put any comments below, and thanks for visiting Garage Mahal.